here are not as important just because 49 didn't get killed at one time. Well, still, and so people feel this level of neglect. And so we got to be able to translate that pain into the fact that it's not too late. The White House still has resources, for jobs. This city, you keep building downtown and the north side, but on the south side, you're not putting in jobs. Even in majority black communities, majority black people ain't working. And so those kind of tensions, years ago, Sheriff Dart just told everybody that was listening, the county jail is not a jail, it's a mental institution. And unfortunately, the county jail was just a revolving door of mentally ill that they couldn't treat. And so they just recycle thousands and thousands and thousands of mentally ill right back into the streets, right back to no resources, and right back to no legitimate income. And so therefore what? We just keep recycling. We say we want to stop the violence, but how do you do that? Because if you do not have a legitimate economic income opportunity for people in these streets, as bad and as deadly as it is, far too many of our people are still going to do what? Use that gang and drug and other illegal environments, even at the risk of death, to keep trying to live.
To survive.
And we've got answers because we keep proving it. Every day we see downtown being built, and we're just watching our urban communities keep exploding. And so we still need better urban policy, and we got to go back to basics. Because again, 90% of the people in the criminal justice system are there because they got caught doing something illegal, trying to solve their economic problem. And so we've got to deal with the economics. When people go to work legitimately, they're not out cheating. When people going to work, taking care of their family, they're not out fighting. So since we don't have those resources, then we continue to have this death and dying, but there's something we can do about it from a government level, and that's a responsibility of the mayor. You still can't have this governor sitting around here as we watch people die, right? With no state resources. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we don't have, even at the county. You got to, it's an odd thing, but just think about it. We ran, former President Stroman, ran him out of office because he did something wrong, right? And all he did was say, I'm gonna raise the tax 1 cent, right? To do what? Restore county mental health services. We ran him out of office.
Wow.
But now 60-some years later, how many thousands of people in our urban communities in the county didn't get treated for mental health? So we ran Stroger out of office because he wanted to raise the Senate tax, right?
Right.
Then Commissioner Boykin tried to put 50,000 young people to work. But yet, nobody wanted to raise the gas tax. So we got to keep looking at the fact that, one, you didn't want Stroger to raise it a penny, so we lose thousands, we're paying the price for thousands of people mentally ill, walking the streets, walking time bombs right now, ready to explode.
Okay.
Then you got 50,000 young people that we could have put to work this summer that people didn't want to pay for. So we're, on the one hand, we want to stop the violence, as long as I got to pay for it.
Wow.
And yet, because of the fact we don't want to pay for it, we are paying for it because the lack of those kind of resources, more and more mentally ill are out here. More and more walking time bombs. More and more people with lack of a legitimate income. And again, I say this, if I can't find a legitimate income, people are going to continue to look to the gang and drug and other illegal economies to try to survive, even at the risk of violence and death.